guys, welcome back to my channel. So in my last video I asked you guys if you were interested in seeing a beauty haul for a couple things that I picked up for myself for my birthday, and you guys said yes, you did want to see this video, so that is what I am filming for you guys today. You guys know that if you are a beauty addict like myself, that it is basically just like a necessity to go to Sephora or MAC or wherever on your birthday and just kind of treat yourself and kind of splurge on some things that you've been wanting. It's a good excuse to get yourself something nice and just kind of like knock a few things off your wish list maybe that you've been wanting for a while. So I did go to Sephora and MAC and I did a little bit of shopping, but before we get started I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to all of my Canadian subscribers. Once I'm done my filming today, I'm actually headed off to Thanksgiving dinner. So I hope you guys have had an awesome Thanksgiving. Also, it's like extremely windy outside, so if you can hear background noise, it's like the trees whipping around and just all kinds of craziness outside. But aside from the intense wind, it is like a really nice, like picturesque kind of beautiful fall day. That's why I'm like all bundled up in a cozy sweater, ready to go get my Thanksgiving dinner on. But anyways, let's get into the haul. I am going to start off with Sephora because I only picked up a few things from MAC and I think this is the more interesting portion of the haul. But anyways, the very first thing I got was a couple more of these Sephora collection eye masks. I hauled a couple of these recently. I tried the rose, which is this one, and then I also tried the pearl one. The rose one was definitely my favorite. The pearl one was good, but this one gave me like really amazing results. It really just gave my skin like a really good dose of hydration, I found, in my eye area. So I just picked up a couple more of these because I really like to use them on my day off. When I'm not working, I like to really just like take time to pamper myself and have like a really nice long shower and do a face mask and an eye mask and everything. So I'm really excited to use more of these. I think they are definitely worth it. And then the next thing I got was a lipstick, which is actually something that is out of my very broad comfort zone. There's not a lot of colors that I'm like afraid to wear or that I like don't want to wear out in public, and it's actually the lip color I have on today, which you guys are like, that's not even crazy at all. But if you know me, you know that I really struggle with like nude lip colors because it's just so hard for me to find shades that are flattering. Most nudes look terrible on me because I do have really pigmented lips, so it's just really hard to find something flattering. But let me actually tell you what I'm talking about. This is the Clinique Pop Lip Color and Primer Lipstick. And I picked up the shade Beige Pop. Now the reason I picked this up and kind of ventured outside of my comfort zone is because I've seen a lot of people on Instagram and everything saying that this is like the most universally flattering nude and it looks good on everyone. This is what the packaging looks like. It's really cute. It has kind of the matching corresponding color and then a little mirrored tube on there, which is really pretty. I think it's a nice kind of change from Clinique's regular packaging. And let me just say, I'm really pleasantly surprised with how this looks. I think it is quite flattering on my skin tone, despite the fact that it is a more like light kind of beigey nude, which is something I never go for because usually it just looks horrendous on me. It's an extremely creamy and opaque formula. It really canceled out my natural lip color well, which is very important to me. So I'm really happy that I ended up picking this up. I think the hype on Instagram was true. I think this is going to be a very universally flattering nude. So definitely check it out next time you're at Sephora. Clinique is also more affordable too for like the Sephora brands. Like I think the lipsticks are $21, which is still pricey, but it's not that bad compared to other brands that they carry. And then the next thing was another Instagram inspired purchase, and this is one of the new Kat Von D Metal Crush eyeshadows. Now I hardly ever buy single eyeshadows because I just find I don't reach for them. I have a lot of palettes, so I kind of always automatically gravitate towards the palettes and don't reach for single eyeshadows when I have them. But I actually bought this to use as a face highlight, and it is in the shade Thunderstruck. I really like the packaging of these new shadows. Like, they're very substantial. I feel like Kat Von D's cosmetic line has really come a long way. But like I said, it's in the shade Thunderstruck, and it's what I have on as a highlight today. These are meant to be like a really like metallic high shine kind of eyeshadow, so it's obviously a pretty intense highlight, but I actually really like it. At first glance, it's like a really pale pearl highlight, but then it has kind of like this golden kind of amber duochrome to it, so it has a really nice kind of effect when the light hits it. The formulation is really smooth and buttery as well. I did just like really lightly dust it on with my fan brush, so you could build it up and get it even more intense. I think even just applied like this, it's a pretty intensive highlight. I feel like this would be an easy one to overdo though. I feel like if you did, it would look kind kind of like chunky and a little bit too frosted. So I do really like this, but if you want to try it, definitely be careful with the application. Then I got another lip product, and the next product I got is from Bite Beauty. They're my favorite like lip product line. I'm in love with all their products. So I picked up one of their Lush lip tints in the shade Lychee or Lychee, however you want to say it. And I bought this because of another YouTuber here. His name is Charles Gross. He doesn't really do makeup videos. He does more like fashion, like handbag kind of videos, but he does do a little bit of makeup talk. And he said this is just like the perfect, really natural, like everyday kind of lip color to make your lips look really plump and smooth and hydrated. Once again, it is their Lush lip tint. It's basically just like a sheer lip balm, and then it has a little bee in there, which is like a concentrated lip conditioner. I haven't even swatched this or like looked at it really. Swatch there, just really ultra sheer. Has a little bit of color to it, but not very much. It's just like a slightly more kind of like brown nude color. And like all of Bite's lip products, it smells incredible, so I'm really excited to try this. I think it'll be like the perfect thing to throw in my purse and just apply throughout the day. I'll be able to apply it without a mirror, which I really like. Then the next thing I picked up was a NARS blush, and I've been trying to be really good and really limit myself to only buying blushes that are very unique to my collection. Because I have so many, I just don't want to be buying more and more that look like blushes I already own, you know what I mean? But this blush has been on my wish list for a while, and it is truly unique. I really don't own anything else like it, and it is the NARS blush in Sin. I love the brand new NARS packaging. It's going to get gross in like 2 minutes, but so nice when they're brand new. But this is what the blush looks like. It's kind of like a deeper plum mauve kind of blush, and it has like a really soft gold kind of sheen to it. Swatch there. Like I said, just totally different from anything I have in my collection. And even if you have fair skin, don't be afraid of like deeper blushes, because it's all in how you apply them. If you apply them right, they actually look really amazing on fair skin. So I am extremely excited to use that because, like I said, it's something that's been on my wish list probably since like last winter. So I'm excited to try it out. So then the last thing that I actually bought from Sephora, which was definitely my big splurge, my thing that I really wanted to treat myself to for my birthday, was a fragrance. And if you saw my previous empties video, you've already heard me like raving about this fragrance because I had a sample of it, and it is the Givenchy Dahlia Divine. This is an eau de parfum, and let's open this up. The bottle is, of course, absolutely stunning. Like, just look at that. It's so pretty. It's just like white with like gold detailing. It's super chic and classy looking. Oh, it just smells so good. But yeah, I had that little sample of it from an online Sephora order a while back, and I fell in love with it. I knew I needed this in my fragrance collection, which I have a whole video on too. If you want, I'll have that linked if you want to check it out. I described this as being in the same kind of family as like Chanel and like Chloe and like Ferragamo kind of fragrances, those really ultra classic chic, just like really womanly fragrances, but it's like the more earthy, woodsy version of that, which is way more on par with my personal preferences for fragrance. I don't really like heavily floral fragrances, which is what I find most of those perfumes kind of are. They kind of fit into that really floral category. And I pulled up the notes for you guys on my phone. So the notes are golden fruit, white flower bouquet, sandalwood, vetiver, and patchouli. So it's very simple, very warm, kind of earthy, but still a little bit sweet. It's just a really, really nice fragrance. Definitely check it out next time you're in Sephora or department store or anything like that. I forgot to mention too, this is the 50 ml size, which was the only size my Sephora carried. I usually try and get the bigger size in fragrances just because they're always a way better value, but I mean, it's already pretty pricey, so I was okay with the 50 ml. And then lastly from Sephora, I just got a 500 point perk. It's from Bobbi Brown, and last I saw they do still have it available. You just get their eye cream, which I've been dying to try because it's supposed to be like amazing for wearing under makeup. You get their mascara, you get their instant long wear makeup remover, which is just like a dual phase makeup remover, which is nice because I'm almost out of my little Lancome Be Facile. And then you also get one of their like cream shadow sticks. Yeah, cream shadow stick, that's what it's called, in golden pink, which is like a really pretty rose gold. So of course, right up my alley. You guys know I'm all about the rose gold cream shadows. Then moving on to the couple of things I got from MAC, I just picked up 4 things. And the first thing was a concealer. I've been looking for a really good ultra hydrating under eye concealer. I feel like I've tried a lot of the options at Sephora, so I figured I'd venture into MAC, which was so weird because MAC is like what really got me into makeup. I used to be obsessed with MAC, and I just really don't shop there anymore. I really lost interest in it when I discovered all these amazing other brands in Sephora and everything. So I haven't actually shopped at MAC in probably like 3 or 4 years. I go in there sometimes to get my mom stuff, but I never purchased anything for myself. So it was very nostalgic, but this is the MAC Select Moisture Cover Concealer, and this is just what the packaging looks like. Just very simple, matte black lid, tube concealer, whatever. And just for reference, I do wear NW15 in MAC, if you guys were wondering, if you have similar skin tone to me and were kind of wanting a comparison for other products. That's what I wear in MAC, and I have really been enjoying this. It is really hydrating. I wish it was a little bit more full coverage, but it's a really good product. Then I picked up what is definitely a cult favorite from MAC, and you guys might be shocked that I didn't previously own this, but it is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle, which is just like a really staple highlight. I feel like everyone who loves highlight like has this product, and I never owned it, so I just thought I'd pick it up. When I was into MAC before, I didn't really highlight or anything like that, so I just never tried it. But that is what it looks like. It is just, it's a slightly more dark highlight. Like, I'll swatch it there. That's what it looks like there. It doesn't swatch dark, but in the pan it looks like it might be a little bit dark. And it is just like a super glowy, beigey kind of highlight. Like I said, I'm sure lots of you guys are familiar and have tried it and already own it and everything like that. Then I picked up a brush, and the brush I bought was the MAC 129, which is my all-time favorite blush brush. I actually have my original one here. I've had this one for like 5 or 6 years now, which is a crazy amount of time. It's held up pretty well. Like, it's an expensive brush, but it's definitely been worth it, and it's my favorite style of blush brush. I really don't like the more like angled style or like the flat ones that most brands have. This is definitely my favorite. I haven't even used this. It's like brand new. Oh, look how like skinny and tapered it is compared to my used one. Yeah, I love this. It's just perfect for me. It'll definitely like fluff out and fan out a little bit once I start using it. I've just been thinking for a while that it was time to get a new one, so now I have 2. I'm not going to throw this out or anything anytime soon because it's still in pretty good condition, like I said, but it was just time to get a new one. And then the very last thing I got from MAC isn't very exciting at all, but I just picked up an empty like quad for MAC eyeshadows. This is just what it looks like. It's just, like I said, an empty quad palette because I'm in the process of reorganizing my makeup collection. And most of my MAC shadows I've already depotted. I have like a full 15 pan of MAC shadows, but I still have like a few lying around that I just want to depot. I'm trying to go through and depot all of my single eyeshadows because through reorganizing I've realized that they take up a lot of room. So I will be doing that soon, and I'm probably going to pick up some Z palettes as well to do all of the other shadows that I have kicking around. But yeah, that was everything that I picked up for my birthday beauty haul. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I decided to splurge on and treat myself to for my birthday this past week. So far I'm really happy with everything I tried out. Let me know what you think of this lip color as well, and if you think it is also flattering. I'm probably going to check out more of these lip colors because so far I'm very impressed. But anyways, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already so you can keep an eye out for all of my future videos. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!